Hi everyone, this is Jessica from Labrujajessica, and today I'm going to be doing a crime scene reading. I got inspired today after watching the crime scene, The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. If you haven't seen it yet or you have seen it, I'm sure everyone's familiar with the story, about Elisa Lam who disappeared and, they ended up finding her body. But I don't think that they still have not, I haven't finished the series, but I'm pretty sure they don't have, a clue as to how she got in there or, how she was murdered or whatever, or if she was murdered or was she possessed, right? Because there is a lot of spiritual activity at the Cecil Hotel, and from the series, it really does describe a crazy hotel, with all walks of life in there, and just being around the corner from Skid Road. So it was just a really crazy environment, right? So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the reading. And before I do that, I'm gonna be using my personal deck that I've created, which is specifically geared toward these types of readings. If you're someone who does these type of readings, and if you're just interested, or somebody who likes these type of readings or does these type of readings, and you want to get them as a gift, they are going to be on my Etsy shop. They are $19.99. This is my tarot deck, If Victims Could Speak. You just don't get this tarot deck. You get a tarot bag, and you also get a sage stick, because I need people to sage right after using, this deck, because this will bring spirits into your home. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Got to take the necessary precaution for my people. All right, so let's get into the reading. Okay, so I have here the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is Elisa Lam, and I don't know if it's Elisa Lam, whatever. So this is her energy. So with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Swords here, this tells me that she was dealing with a lot of stress, and she felt very, very alone, okay? She felt that no one really understood her here. And with the 8 of Swords being here, she felt almost very bound in a sense. So with the 7 of Wands here, it's like she wanted to, escape. She wanted to venture off and do her own thing. And you see how these wands are kind of coming at her. I feel that, people kind of told her like, hey, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go here, pretty much people, giving their input. And she's just like, no, I'm going to do my own fucking thing. But, with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Swords being here, this is just really, really heavy emotion, okay? With the 8 of Swords, that's all mental here. So I really feel that, a lot of times she was her own worst enemy in a lot of ways, okay? And she would do things that would, bring the burdens into her life, right? Okay, so, but it's like she knew these things almost, but in a sense it was like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do anyways. You know what I mean? But it was just a very, a heavy mindset and a heavy energy. And like I said, she always felt like she had to carry everything alone. And she felt like I said, that no one really understood her. Now, moving forward, because I told my cards, I said, I don't really want a background. I want to get to it, right? So I have here the 3 of Cups. I find this very interesting. I find this card very fucking interesting. So you see there's 2 women and there's 1 man. So there's a man that is responsible for this woman's murder. Okay. I don't care. You don't have to believe me. But that's what my cards are telling me. And there's a woman too. There's a female here too. And what I find, and yes, they were out drinking, they were out partying and having a good time, okay? But what I find interesting is that you see how that woman, this to me is Elisa Lam. Like she's just, okay, having a good time. And you see how that man is putting, his hand on her, okay? And this other woman here, she's holding these grapes, right? So I really feel like it's almost like she was like holding on to like the drugs, or you know what I mean? Like if they were out there partying, having a good time, like this girl was with it and she was over here feeding it to her. And, you know, but he was the one who was supplying it all. Okay. This was the guy that you party with and go, you know, have a fucking good time. But this guy, you know, is very disrespectful. This is somebody who literally just wants what they want, because look, you see how he's grabbing on, you know, this other female is very disrespectful. Okay. Now, with the Ace of Wands here, this tells me that Lisa was not into him like that. She was not really feeling him like how he was feeling her, okay? He just didn't really do it for her. And also, you got to remember, you know, this is somebody who's got a lot of burdens, a lot of shit in their mind. So I don't feel like, yeah, you know, having a good time is having a good time, but, you know, doing other extra shit, you know, might not have been, you know, always on her mind, right? And, you know, I have here the, moving right along, I have here the Page of Swords. I have so many cards here. I have here the Page of Swords. So this tells me that this person that she is not interested in, okay, is a major fucking stalker. This person was watching her, and this person knew this other female. So this is another way that this person kind of kept tabs on, you know, on Lisa. Somebody was watching her, and it was this man, okay? Now, here's the other crazy part. I have here a young energy. I have a Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this tells me that this person is very wealthy. This person has a lot of fucking money, okay? And you don't tell this person no, okay? You see how the Knight of Swords, he's already coming charging in with the fucking sword. So this rejection, this like no, was like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I don't know if this man had done things for her, you know, on a financial level or, you know, just whatever. But this is not an energy that you really tell no, because this is somebody who is very dramatic, okay, really fucking goes there and doesn't, and is very immature in their actions, like doesn't take the necessary time to think things through. Why? Because they got a big fat coin. Why the fuck do I have to think if I got all this money? You know what I mean? Like, nobody tells me no. Like, I do what the fuck I want. I get what I want, you know? So this is this type of energy. This is the type of mentality that this, you know, specific person had, okay? And this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, so don't come for me. But yeah, this person does have a lot of money. Now, I have here the Page of Cups. Again, another immature energy here. This tells me that this person, you know, overindulges, never takes responsibility, you know, just cries wah and gets, you know, gets their way, really, you know, blames other people. Like if you were to tell this person, hey, you hurt my feelings, they would be like, how the fuck did I hurt your feelings? Like really disregard you on every fucking level. This person does not care for people. They're used to getting what the fuck they want because, like I said, they have a big fat coin, and this person is very, very wealthy. Now, with the Seven of Swords here and being in the upright, this tells me that this person has not been caught, okay? So this male energy has not been caught. And the Seven of Swords is all about manipulation, okay? And also that, haha, I got away with it. Like, you'll never catch me. You know what I mean? Because it's not in the reverse. So this tells me that this person has done a lot of fucked up shit. This is probably not the first person that he has done this to, okay? This is not just, you know, oh, okay, I woke up today and I decided to do this. No, this is a learned behavior from this person. And probably because they've always had money to kind of cover shit up, you know, to hush hush, you know, to shut people the fuck up. So this is a really fucked up individual that does have a lot of money, that does have a lot of power, okay? And will not take no for an answer. Like, you know, this rejection just really did not sit well with this person, okay? Now, so I pulled from my personal deck, If Victims Could Speak. So Some of them are kind of obvious, but there were others that I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? So the first card that came out was hotel resort. We know that, you know, that she was murdered at the hotel resort. The second message is I'm in heaven. So her body is in heaven, or I'm sorry, her soul is in heaven. And then she put here on vacation. We kind of know that, you know, she did leave, you know, to California, and it seemed like she was taking a vacation. And then I have fourth message here is alone. So she was alone, and very alone too, like just in her mental space, okay? Next message is dead. Next message is man. Okay, so this tells me that this was in fact a man that did this to her, okay? There's all kinds of cards here. All right. Then I have here bar, club, lounge. So this tells me that they were out partying, having a good old time, okay? This one was pretty interesting. I have here rape, okay? I have here scared, afraid. Next card is murder. And we have here colored eyes. So the person who did in fact murder her, this man does have colored eyes, okay? Then I have here, this was the last card, so I'm gonna leave it last. That just kind of flew out and I was like, oh my God, I got chills. Then I have here betrayed by a friend. So I don't know if that's that one female, that other female here. Remember, there's another female. There's somebody else who knows this fucking man. There's someone out there who knows information, okay? I don't know if this is her, like I said, well, it says betrayed by friend, so I'm gonna have to read the cards as is. So this is one of her friends, and she does know something, and this bitch fucking turned, you know, her back on her, like really fucking did some shady shit. And probably because this fucking guy, like I said, you don't tell this guy no. This guy gets away with everything. Remember the Seven of Swords, okay? So it's possible that he could have, you know, told this person, hey, keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? And then I have here apartment. So this man could be living currently in an apartment, okay? Or that could apply to the friend. I don't know. Then this is, you know, sorry. I'm like, I feel all kinds of emotions right now. It says my own fault. So this basically tells me that she, you know, is taking responsibility. Okay, even though she had a lot of, you know, issues going on in her mind and, you know, just with herself and all her burdens, at the end of the day, she is taking responsibility. Okay, she's saying, hey, it was my own fault. I did this to myself. Like, I put myself in this predicament. You know what I mean? And then here she put victim. So, you know, trusting people that she should have not been trusting, okay? And then there's check phone records, okay? So that's very significant. I don't know, she might have placed a call to somebody. So it's check phone records. And then the very last card that as I was shuffling, the last one that flew out and the one that gave me chills was drowned. Okay, so we know that she, you know, she drowned in the thing, or they found her. I forgot what it was, okay? Like I said, I have not watched the full series, but I do remember the story. So it says drowned. And then at the bottom of the deck, if victims could speak, it says here, drunk. Okay, so it's possible that night that people, you know, saw her doing her little, you know, moves in the elevator, that she was just really fucked up. Okay. So, last thing I did was that I wanted to, you know, understand the person who did this to her. I wanted to understand, like, why is it that they did this? You know, So I got here for them masquerade. This person hides behind a mask and has several masks, okay? This person is very fake, you know, a fraud, if you will. If you ever were to meet this person, I don't know who that, this is somebody who's very good looking, a talker, okay? Somebody, you know, who's very, you know, has a lot of money, who's very charismatic. Somebody who really knows, you know, what to say and make people, you know, and manipulate people and trick them into believing everything that they're saying. This person does have a lot of bad intentions for, you know, I don't know if it's just women or just others, okay? But you see how sad this person is. So that's the only human factor that I can see in this, is that this person is very lonely, even though they have everything at their disposal, at their feet. Or no, everything at their disposal. That's what I was trying to say. This person is still very fucking lonely because they can't be who it is that they want to be. So they got to wear a fake mask, because I really feel that this person has low self-esteem, and has to use their money in order to really attract people. You know what I mean? And this person, because maybe deep down inside, they're a real fucked up person, you know? So they have to like put a happy face on and, oh, this is, you know, this is what attracts people. This is what brings people in, you know, that type of energy. But deep down inside, this is a real fucked up energy. Alrighty, so like I said, this is all for entertainment purposes only. It's all alleged. But if you are interested in my tarot deck, the information will be in the description box below. Remember, it is $19.99, free shipping. If you know anybody who likes, you know, to do these kind of readings, all the information will be down below. All right, well, thanks for watching.